Family. I'm back. Let's see. Right. Yeah. Oh, hello, hello. How's my sound? How's my sound? Queen, I'm about to make you a mod too. Like, oh, excuse me. Okay, cool. So I can't hear. And I don't know if you guys can hear me through the headphones and through the vehicle. But how is everyone doing on this glorious day? What the heck? What? Like, what the heck? Ain't nobody tell the car to cut off. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed. Yes. I said, whose report do you believe? We shall believe the report of the Adonai. Yeah. Adonai. Yes. What's up, MVP family? 777. And your girl is back with another testimonial car chronicles. Yes. What? Yo, why? I don't know why it's keep connecting. But you guys can hear me all right? As long as y'all can hear me, we're good. Like, we're good. Oh my gosh, I know I'm kind of late, right? How you doing? Hi, Maud. Hi, Queen. Hi, Paris. To my other followers, hello. Don't be scared to talk. Like, y'all can talk. Like, we all family. We all family. I'm good. I'm good. I'm blessed. Remember yesterday, right? We got to start telling the truth about how we feel, right? And I'm blessed, right? I woke up this morning, so I'm blessed, right? I got another chance to give Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai, Yahweh, all the glory and the honor and the praise. I have another day to be able to communicate with you guys. Yet another day, like, so yes, I'm blessed. Yeah, so, I didn't put a title. Hello. What's good? Welcome. SMSM. Hey. So I didn't, oh gosh, oh, here we go again. I got some Tums for today, right? Oh, I got some Tums for today, y'all. Something. I gotta take something. And I didn't take anything today. No. Sorry, but Y'all. So tell me why today I go to the doctor, the annual checkup or whatever, right? For, for the baby. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. Um, yeah, so today I go get the checkup or whatever. And once again, what I tell y'all, whose report do you believe? Huh? Huh? What? Yes, so everything is copacetic as I said, as I knew it would be, right? Um, hello. Thank you. Y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Like, so this way it could be on the algorithm. Like, we need to be talking to a lot of people. I want everybody to hear the amazing news. Yeah, so I go, hello, hello, hello. Hello. What's good? Yes, so I go and I get the annual checkup or whatever, and everything is copacetic, which we knew it was, because if two or more are gathered in his name, what? Huh? Who? Where? Huh? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Right? Two or more gathered in his name, that he should hear our prayers. Absolutely. And yes, I got Michigan in the building. Let's get it. Yes. Wait, y'all got my girl out there. I think she's from out there. Clarissa Shields. That's her name, right? The boxer, right? If y'all, for those who don't know who that is, it's a boxer. Yeah, she's from Michigan, right? Michigan. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so that's my girl. Chi-Town in the, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Hey. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. I love it. I love it. Who I rocks with corporate. My boy. I like him. He's a content creator. And we can't forget Skin Bone. So definitely shout out to Chi-Town. Absolutely. Um thank you. Thank you. My daughter got me them. I like glasses. If y'all check way back, I've been wearing glasses. Like I like glasses. No, I have perfect vision, but I like glasses. They just look cute. It's something about the aesthetic, you know? So I threw them on. You feel me? But thank you. I appreciate it. So, thank you. I wish I had a dimple, so I gotta create one. You feel me? uh, yeah, so I got good reports or whatever, and prayers. I thank y'all for y'all prayers because it's been working. I'm okay. I guess so. I guess you another race because I ain't chocolate, but I'll be chocolate. Thank you. Um, yeah. So as I said, it would be like I told y'all. What I tell y'all, he got his hand on me. I stay covered, stay protected, right? And I'm his baby girl. So yes, I knew that was gonna come back good. Continue to keep praying for me though. Okay, please. Please continue. So this way, whew, the next time y'all see y'all girl, I'll be giving labor, a natural birth. Excuse me again. For those newcomers, I'm going to keep, uh, I have heartburn. So you have to excuse me and forgive me. Sorry. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to touch bases with y'all with that. But yeah, today's testimony, let's see. I want to touch bases back on what I was speaking about yesterday, right? So I was telling you about the girl who was hating on me and my best friend's cousin, right? My best friend's cousin, she always would hate on me and my best friend, her cousin, and she called up to the job and told them, our age. At that time, uh, my best friend's mother, I consider her a mother, she had created us birth certificates. She's not here now. So for those who are watching, if you down with the federal, like you can't, she's not here. She's gone. I pray that she's with the Father, you know? She's no longer with us. So you can't incriminate. I'm not incriminating her and I'm not snitching on her. She's not here. Okay? I'm just telling y'all what was done. Right? So, she makes the birth certificates for us. And I have me and my best friend. We are underage, but all my life I never looked my age. Okay? So, and we conducted ourselves as, I don't know, our generation different. Our generation is different. We definitely conducted ourselves as young women, right? So her cousin was mad. We got to come up with some names. Let me see. We're going to call the cousin Cuzzo, and we're going to call my best friend BF, right? So, because I'm horrible with names and I'm going to forget, right? And probably end up slipping and dropping names. And I'm not trying to get copyrighted or giving anybody any clout, right? So, Cuzzo calls up to the job and tells them that those birth certificates that they have are fraudulent and that's not our age, right? So we lose the jobs. And they're like, come back when you are of age because you guys are good workers. Like, never called out, made sure I was there on time, always a half an hour before. Like, we did what we were supposed to do. Never had a issue with register coming up missing, items coming up missing. Excuse me. Sorry. Always good. If I ever wanted to go back to this day, I could. Right? So, we lose those jobs. But the Father, Abba, opened up another door instantly. I get another job and I bring everybody to the other job. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how people, I've always had a sweet spirit, whether I was in the world or not. So later on down the line, we end up moving in the same building as her, as Cuzzo, right? And I like to cook, right? So we didn't have all of this. We didn't have social media, not to this extent anyway. And it was just like cookbooks. So my BF, my BF's mother, she wrote down a recipe for me out of this cookbook because I like to cook stuff and try new things, and plus I was a heavy smoker, right? Don't judge me. That's why I can relate. Okay, so I was a heavy smoker, and she wrote down the recipe, and I would go create certain, you know, recipes and dishes and give it to them and allow them to try it and see how it tastes. So I started going, mind you, I live across the hall from Cuzzo. My BF's mother gave me the recipe. I made some type of like crab cakes from scratch. Like, they were delicious. I'm talking about delicious. When I used to eat that stuff. Now I got wisdom. I got wisdom and I have knowledge now. And our people perish for the lack of knowledge. I know now that we are not supposed to be eating crabs, right? So, but at that point in time, I did not know that. So don't judge me. So I had made these crab cakes and I used to, have her come over and sample it, her and her mother. Then, I was attending her school and she didn't have any friends. She didn't have any clothes. I would give her, now mind you, this is the same person who called up to the old job and got me and my BF fired because of the fraudulent documents. Sorry, excuse me, y'all. Right? So I give her clothes. I introduce her to my friends, and allowing her to be around my people. I know, same. I'm just finding out that nobody gonna love you the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is going to reciprocate the same energy and love and realness the way you do. Like, my husband had to teach me that. And he's like, just because you feel like you should be treated because you do certain things for certain people, it's not mandatory. It's not necessary. I mean, like, nobody. I haven't met nobody that's, as far as females, my husband, of course, but you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, yes, back to the story. So I bring her around the friend group, give her clothes, I feed her. I try to take her under the wing. She's older than me too, right? So, in the midst, and then you know how you have these certain people who like always want to be in the midst of something, like they feel like they just have to be a part of. I don't know how to explain it, but so I end up, at this time, I'm already a mother, right? I'm about 15. Yes, I'm already a mother. And the gentleman that I conceived with, Cuzzo started messing with the uncle. Mind you, the uncle is a grown man, right? I'm talking about the uncle is a grown man. If I'm 15, she had to be like 16, 17, and he was like 30 something at the time because she wanted to be a part of the family so bad. So my BF was involved with, I hate to say like baby father, so ghetto, my baby father. My child's dad, his brother. So my best BF was with my child's father, twin. Yeah, he's a twin, right? So, Stepper, the guy Stepper, if for my followers, they know. Stepper, who's always on my lives. His twin. And because she couldn't be a part of like the little dating thing that we had going, she went for the uncle, which was a grown man, and ended up conceiving with this grown man. And so now she's like, so now my child, right, right. It gets greater. Hold on, it gets greater, right? I'm telling you the story, and then I'm going to show you how this is a testimony, right? You saw the first time, right? She allowed the enemy to use her and try to throw darts at me and get me to lose my position as an employee, right? Then um, she conceives, and so now my child and her child are related, right? They're related. Then she doesn't even, now mind you, I was younger than her, and I finished school, right? She didn't finish school. She did it online or something. Like there was this option back in the day where you could get, it's not a GED. It's like you can get a certificate, but you just had to take this test. I don't know how to explain it. But she ended up taking a test, and she got a certificate. So it's not a GED though. So later down the line, now I'm really in the world, y'all. I told you, and I'm not happy about it, and neither am I ashamed, because it made me who I am, right? And I'm able to connect and feel empathy and sympathy for certain people in certain situations. I go and I tell her. Remember, I told y'all I used to sell drugs, right? But I was horrible at selling a certain type of drug. But I was phenomenal at selling another type of drug. But we're not gonna get into that, right? This is about this testimony. I'm gonna tell you about this one. So now mind you, her mother, Cuzzo's mother, is a user of this certain type of drug that I'm selling, right? So, and now I'm letting her know that at that time I was dating a certain type of drug seller as well. We had this little Bonnie and Clyde thing going on, right? So she was upset. Her mother wanted her to be with this gentleman who used to distribute drugs as well. He was good at selling this type of drug, right? And because I told her I was with him, me not knowing that she was doing this certain type of drug, I never knew this. She made herself hot, and that's how I found out through the gentleman who at that time I was dealing with. He told me that he's been selling her this certain type of drug for years now. So all this time, she's been on this certain type of drug. Never knew. A functional addict. So, and I proceed to tell her, yeah, I'm out here. Right. So I'm out here, and I'm selling this type of drug, and I'm just trying to make sure I provide for my children. At this time, I have 2, but my second child is not with me because I had no support, right? And it was hard for me to take care of one, let alone take care of two. So at this time, she's with her um, father. She's with her dad, right? So, and he had a phenomenal family, so I knew that I had to make the best decision for her, because if she was with me, it would not have been good. He had both parents. He had a phenomenal um, support system. He had multiple siblings that, could help out, and he was just in a better place than I was at that point in time, right? So I made the executive decision to send her with her father, right? So I have two children, but at this time I only have one that resides with me. So I'm explaining, all of the situations and everything that's going on to the Cuzzo's mother. Cuzzo's mother is just taking all of this information down. But instead of trying to help me, she was using it. So she's taking all this information down, and I'm venting, Oh, dang, you can't. I guess you can't sit here for a long period of time, but so yeah, she's taking this information, and Cuzzo is there. She's listening, but she's not coming out to interact or whatever. She doesn't interact with me anymore. So I telling her, yeah, I'm out here and I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to, make sure that my oldest has, and she I lost a lot of weight because I wasn't eating. I was just making sure that my child had, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm smoking now, and but at that time she was smoking too, so she was asking for some of my smoke as well. So she's doing a hard drug, and she's also doing the smoking. So I find out from the gentleman that he's been distributing this drug to her for years now. Never knew it. And he says, oh yeah, I know her, And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I'm like, well, you can come pick me up. I'm over here, So, it comes, picks me up, and, she asks him for that certain type of drug. And she's, telling him that he should stop dealing with me and deal with her daughter, Cuzzo. Why? Because that's an unlimited supply of that type of drug. So why not, right? Her not knowing, I told you we were like Bonnie and Clyde. He was gonna, right, exactly, inform me. So I come to find out, fast forward, now I'm home with my oldest. I have my own place now, right? I'm home with my oldest, and I get a knock at the door. Can anybody guess what the knock is? Anybody guess? Just anybody. Take a wild guess. Who's knocking at my door? No. Glory be to Elohim. But it felt like it. No. It is Dyfus. No. It is Dyfus, y'all. Dyfus is knocking at my door. Saying that a complaint, right. A complaint went out stating that I was smoking marijuana at the time, and I'm an unfit mother, and that they needed me to come in and take a urine. Well, they didn't say a urine, they said a test. You know, I let them come in, they did the walked around my place or whatever, and they saw it, you know, my son had somewhere to sleep, had some stuff to eat. Like, my child wasn't malnourished, right? But they had to come out for the clean, and I had to go in to do the screening. So that day, I gave up smoking marijuana. Like, you will not take my child away from me. I'm sorry, period. It's no drug. It's nothing worth more than my family. No drug, right? So I go in, and I take the test or whatever, and it comes back clean because I did the proper procedures. I stopped, and then, you know, I did the clean out and things of that nature, right? But let's put a pin in that. How I found out. I think my BF overheard them or something of that nature. But I found out who put the claim in. You know, because Dyfus, they don't tell you who did it. They just have to come out and see. Y'all, when I found out who did it, I know now, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. You know, said Adonai. But at that point in time, like I said, I was in the world. I tried to go and hurt that girl. Now, mind you, it's me. I'm 5 foot, y'all. This girl is like, I'm 5 foot, and I'm probably like $120, the most, soaking wet. And she's like, I want to say 5'6", 5'5", 5'6", right? And she's close to like 200, gotta be close to 200 pounds. And her mother is 5'6", 5'7". You know, she wasn't heavy, but she wasn't skinny either. And I go over there, and I'm about to take her head off, bro. Like, you try to take my I don't care. You took away my job. I don't care, right? Because I found something else. I had 2 jobs, so, like, you know, all right. But you try to take away my child after I came over there and I vented out to you, and because you wanted your daughter to be with the person who was distributing that drug that she likes. You try to like I said, he always had his hand on me, y'all. He always had his hand on me. So right, so evil, right. So I'm trying to get to her. My cousin, my my cousin, my brother's cousin, and grabs me in midair because I'm like running. I see her. I'm trying to get to her. I'm serious. Like, and once I reach that point, ain't no coming back. Grabs me. I don't know. Every time I'm about to fight or something, he's always there, and he grabs me in midair as I'm about to leap for her. Like, I don't know. I'd be like in another zone, y'all. It's like Superman. I don't know where I was going. But I'm about to leap towards her and take her head off. He grabs me in midair. Her mother comes out with a bat. Why? It's just me. I'm the only female that's trying to fight you. Why are you coming out with a bat? Why? I'm little. Why are you coming out with a bat? So she comes out with the bat, and he grabs me, and I'm still trying to get out of his like um, clutch, but he has me on lock, and my brother is there, and that's my son's godfather, and like they have me, like it's not worth it where we're at. You will get arrested. I'm like, I don't care. I'm about to hurt this girl. Like, she tried to take the only thing that the only reason why I was like, y'all, you don't understand. I feel like Elohim gave me children because of where I was at mentally, physically, and emotionally. Like, I felt like I had nobody loved me, and he showed me what unconditional love looks like, you know. So he gave me a child. You trying to take away my child? Like, what? When you the whole time you out here a whole crackhead? Like, what? And then you trying to prostitute your daughter for crack? Like, what? Y'all, that was like the last straw. That was the last straw. I completely cut off communication with them. My BF, they later on down the line, they did. Now, mind you, my BF is really actually blood cousins with this person. And later on down the line, they did the same thing to her, which is like crazy. Like, yeah, I say that to say, here's my testimony, y'all. No matter how many times they tried, right? No matter how many times they allowed the enemy to use them, they tried to come against me, they tried to destroy me. And I was in the world. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rise shall be condemned. Like, sorry, excuse me, y'all. He had me covered then. Oh, wait. And when he say vengeance is mine, vengeance, I'm telling you. Because she tried to come against me, right? With my child. Then I told y'all she ended up having a child, correct? She didn't raise her child. She had one child to raise. She didn't raise her child. Her mom didn't raise her child. Her grandmother ended up raising her child. And she could never. Like, could never. Right, period. Then one time she was out with me not even knowing. Like I said, y'all, he always had his hand over me. He always had us covered. And yes, I was going to church, but I was just there. I wasn't. I didn't know what I know now. That being said, so I used to gather all my friends, like New Year's would come or whatever, and in order to get my mother to watch my child for holidays, or if I had to work, I would pay her, and if I didn't pay her, if I didn't have a job at that time, then I would have to go to church, right? So I had all my friends, well, not all my friends, but a few of them come with me to church, and excuse me, and then we will get picked up from the church and go party. Excuse me. So I was still covered doing the bull crap, still covered, but still had a mission. I still was drawing people in. You feel me? Like I still was allowing them to be in the atmosphere, and allowing them to know that, yeah, there is a supreme being, absolutely, supernatural, magnificent, marvelous Elohim. But I didn't know that at that time. I knew it, but I didn't know to the extent. And we get picked up. We get picked up in a stolen vehicle, y'all. And get picked up in a stolen vehicle. Could have took chase. Could have ended up dead, right? But didn't. He kept us. Then we go to one destination. We're doing drinking and smoking. Then we leave to go to another destination. Now, mind you, she has somebody picking us up. Cuzzo had somebody picking us up from McDonald's. They didn't want to drive in a certain part of a certain city, because they're known for a high police rate. And the person who came to pick us up in the stolen vehicle wasn't going to that city because they're known for a high police rate. So we caught a cab. It's something that we used to do. We used to catch cabs. Now, none of us had no money, you know. We used to catch cabs and hop out, right? So on this particular night, it was like New Year's, we did this as usual. We hop out, and everybody got with the program. And the only person, guess who the only person that got hurt? Your girl, Cuzzo. Cuzzo, we all hop out. She falls out of nowhere. She falls, and the cab runs over her whole foot. Now, mind you, everybody's running to her ride. She called somebody to pick us up from the McDonald's. Right. Yeah. So you know that saying, give me my money? No. That came from Cuzzo. Cuzzo was the first person that ever said it. She was screaming out, just give him the money. Just give him the money. Yo, she was the first person that ever said that. They got that from her. Or somebody told this story to somebody who, the person who said it, who became famous for it. But she was the first person to ever say it. She was yelling out, just give him the money. Just give him the money. And we like, yo, get up. Like, let's go. And so now we run back to her and you hitting on the cab, like, yo, get off her foot. That he's on her foot. My brothers, they pick up like the tire or whatever, and the cab moves up. We banging on the door. He ends up moving up and leaves. But it's crazy. Yes. Hilarious. So this is that same person. Like, out of, out of all the people, like, we was crunched up in that cab. Like, crunched up. And she was the only one who got injured. But, yeah, and she's the only one that's still, like, all and I'm still pray for her. I pray that everything is all right with her and her family, you know, because she is related to my BF, and I forgive her, you know, because she's still walking around. I never got to put my hands on her, and because now what he say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So yeah, no matter how many times she tried to come against me, it would not prosper. It would not prosper, y'all. And I was a cool person to her. Like, that's the crazy thing. I was nice to her. Like, constantly. Over and over. Every time she tried to stab me in the back, I still was nice to her. But all the praises and the honor goes to Elohim, because he kept me in the midst of all of that. One, with the stolen vehicle, we could have macked up, could have got chased by the police, because the person who was driving already pre-warned us and said they are not pulling over. So if we get flagged, everybody be prepared to take a chase. Now, mind you, it's a small vehicle, and it's like 10 of us in this small vehicle. Crazy. Could have been a crazy outcome. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie New Jersey Drive. Excuse me. Absolutely. There's this movie called New Jersey Drive where midget ends up getting in a stolen vehicle, and it's a van, and they take chase, and everybody in the van dies. Now, mind you, that's a van. We were in a compact car. So, but he kept us. He kept us. The cab driver could have had a gun or something of that nature and killed us. We're hopping out of the cab. My urine could have came back dirty because I've smoked for so many years. But it didn't. You know, I didn't lose custody of my child. What was the first incident? Dang it. I ended up with another job. I didn't, you know, like, he always had his hand on me, whether I knew it or not, whether I believed it or not. And I'm forever and a day grateful, always. Always. And that's my testimonial card chronicle for today. Like, that I had to tell y'all about that. I had to touch bases on what I started to tell you guys the other day. Yeah, like, and it every time she tried to come against me, every time. And thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. But I didn't see it then. I didn't think that I was covered and loved by the Alpha Omega. Like, I didn't know that. But what I know now, and when I look back over my life, I know he loved me. I know he still loves me to this day. I know he favors me. I know that I am one of his chosen. And I know that I am not worthy. I am not worthy of his love. Absolutely not. But he still came after that one from out of the 100, that 99. He left the 99 and he came for me. And I'm so grateful and so appreciative. Like, thank you. Thank you. Big facts. Big facts. I thank you guys for listening. I thank you for tuning in with me today. For my new family members who just joined, make sure y'all sub up. Everybody who subs to me, I sub to them. Like, yes, like we're a family. Yes, I'm definitely going to show love. You guys show me love. I thank you for getting the likes up, so this way I'm in the algorithm, Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was supposed to be munching. Y'all, I didn't even get to munch. I got caught up in this story. Like, oh man. I didn't want to miss nothing. I wanted to make sure I got everything. Yeah. But all the glory and honor goes to Elohim. Adonai. I keep doing this is crazy. Elohim. Yeah. You guys think? These are old school Cheetos. Old school Cheetos. Rocking, yo. Man. Yo. There we go. It's for your boat. Yes. Sorry. That's all. But, no. I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all, this, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love speaking with you guys. I love sharing my testimonies. Because we ain't giving the enemy no play. Like, you can't use nothing against me. No. 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 So, with Elohim's willing, I will see y'all tomorrow. And, yeah, I have another testimonial card chronicles. I told y'all I'm about to have my baby girl up here. One of my baby girls. Like, yeah, I want her to give her testimony. Different testimonies, And once y'all stop being so shy, I can add y'all to the live. Look, stop playing. I'm sure all of y'all have testimonies that you guys want to share or shed some light to, I love you guys so much. And all the glory and honor goes to Elohim, Yahweh, Adonai, Adon, I am that I am. Like, all the glory goes to him. I love you guys, and I shall see you tomorrow. Peace.